Welcome to Connect Devs, the world's smartest hiring engine.
All right, let's talk about recruiting etiquette. You know, all those things you were taught about camera angles and the perfect follow-up email? Well, forget them. Because in today's market, they're basically dead. The new way to show you're a pro, it's simple. It's how fast you are. Let's dive in.
So, let's start with a question that probably keeps you up at night. You have an amazing call, the candidate is totally into it, you're feeling great, and then nothing. Crickets. You got ghosted. Why does this keep happening, especially when the interview went so well?
Well, it's not some big mystery. It's a timeline. Let's call it the 4-day disappearance. So, day 1, your awesome senior engineer candidate hangs up feeling really positive. You told them you'd circle back soon. Big mistake, because on day 2, your competitor slides into their inbox with actual interview slots. By the time your super polite follow-up lands on day 4, it's game over. They've moved on. You didn't lose them in the interview, you lost them in the silence.
For the last few years, the whole industry has been completely obsessed with the wrong thing: virtual meeting etiquette. We've all agonized over our backgrounds, staring into the camera, not forgetting to hit the mute button, but that assumes the problem is how you look on camera. It's not even close.
Here's the thing. All those basics of looking professional on a video call, that's just the price of entry now. It's table stakes. Everyone's doing it, so it doesn't make you stand out anymore. The real edge, the thing that actually separates you from the pack, has nothing to do with your behavior and everything to do with your process.
So, if it's not bad etiquette, what is the real culprit here? Well, it's something much, much bigger. It's the absolutely massive cost of being slow. This is where you're really winning or losing candidates.
And the data on this is just staggering. The average recruiter spends over a third of their day, 35%, just on scheduling. That's not recruiting, that's playing calendar Tetris. It's an endless nightmare of what time works for you emails and chasing down hiring managers.
And that wasted time has a very real, very painful price tag. For your typical recruiter, that 35% of their time adds up to nearly $22,000 a year. That's 22 grand of salary being burned on admin work that a machine could do, instead of on the work that actually closes deals. And it's not just about the money, there's a huge human cost. Over half of all recruiters, 54%, say they're feeling burned out. And it's not because the job is too hard, it's because the process is fundamentally broken. It's designed to make people miserable.
You know, that burnout comes from this soul-crushing loop. You've probably lived this. You find a rockstar candidate, you know you have to move fast, but then you smash into the brick wall of manual scheduling. Things get rescheduled, delays pile up, and poof, the candidate goes cold. And the worst part, the hiring manager blames you. It's a cycle that's just built for failure.
So, this brings us to the main point of this whole explainer. We need to completely flip the script. We need a paradigm shift. The new benchmark for what it means to be a professional recruiter, the only thing that really matters anymore, is speed. So this is what that shift looks like. On the left, you've got the old way of thinking, all focused on how you act. But on the right, that's the winning strategy. It's all about the system itself. The questions you ask yourself change from, did I smile enough, to how fast is my funnel? Where's the friction? That's the stuff that actually makes a difference. And the key metric for this whole new way of thinking is something called process velocity. Now, this isn't just about being busy or rushing. It's about one thing and one thing only. How fast and how smoothly can you get a candidate from point A to a final decision? And the goal is just to cut out all the manual junk in between.
I mean, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Let's be real. Candidates are smart. They don't see a 6-day delay as you being polite. They see it as you being disorganized. And while you're taking your time, your competitor, who might have terrible lighting but a killer process, is already making an offer.
Okay, so we know the problem, we know the new mindset, but what do we actually do? Let's get practical and talk about the new playbook, the new rules of engagement. Rule number 1, and this is maybe the most important, we have to see automation differently. Sending a bunch of emails back and forth to find a time to talk is not high-touch service. It's the opposite. It's disrespecting a candidate's time. Real respect is making it easy for them.
And for anyone who thinks automation feels impersonal, think about it from the candidate's perspective. Giving them a scheduling link isn't cold. It gives them control. It's autonomy. It sends a powerful signal that you're organized, you're efficient, and you value their time. That's competence.
Okay, rule number 2 is all about what happens before you even talk to anyone, because being fast is totally useless if you're talking to the wrong people. It's time to stop just plugging in keywords and getting hundreds of bad fits. The new gold standard is intent-based sourcing.
And this goes right back to the idea of respect. Honestly, the most disrespectful thing you can do is waste someone's time on a call for a job they're not right for. When you do high-quality sourcing up front, it means every single call you have has real potential. That's true etiquette. And finally, rule number 3. This one's about tackling those internal delays that just kill all your momentum. We've all been there, right? Waiting on a hiring manager who comes back and says, I just didn't get the right vibe. That kind of vague feedback is a process killer.
And let me be really clear here. This isn't about getting rid of human judgment. Not at all. It's about making that judgment clear and fast. Using a structured feedback process forces people to be specific, to give you actionable insights, not just feelings. And that's how you get decisions in hours, not days. That's how you keep your velocity up. So, when you look at the problem, the costs, and the new playbook, it really all comes down to a choice. A really simple one, actually. In this market, you can choose to be fast, or you will be met with silence. Here's the ultimate takeaway. In a world where every recruiter has mastered the basics of looking good on camera, the only real competitive advantage left, the one thing that feels like a true luxury experience to a candidate, is a process that's fast, seamless, and respectful of their time. So I'm going to leave you with this one final question to think about. I want you to take a really hard, honest look at your own recruiting process. Is it an engine that's built to win? Or is it a system that just forces everyone, your candidates, your managers, and you, to just wait? The answer to that question will define your success.